Oh, this tomato has no flavor. A lot of produce from the grocery store these days just doesn't have as much flavor as they used to. And if you're like me, it can even make you not purchase produce from the grocery store as often as you normally would. Making your own garden is a great hobby and makes you have a new appreciation for good produce. Flavors you may have not even known existed in a tomato or a pea. There's also something so peaceful and satisfying about gardening. When people find out you have your own garden with fresh produce, they always want to grab a taste and taste the wonders of homegrown food. I have been gardening for 5 months now, and I've learned a lot about things I wish I knew and also about how to take care of plants. I've learned the perfect soil ratios, what the plant's behaviors mean, and how to go about helping the plant survive. Hi, my name is Laura Nowak, and today I'm going to be showing you how to start your garden from just a tiny seed so you too can taste the wonders of homegrown food. I will begin by showing you what you will need to start your garden. I will show you the perfect way to plant a seed for successful germination, and then I will show you what your plant will give you with great care and briefly discuss your next steps. So the items you will need is potting soil, potting mix, and then these three are optional, but they do help with nutrients, aeration in the soil, and also prevention from diseases, especially if it's something you're going to be eating. So the first one is mushroom compost, steer manure, and worm castings. You can buy a seed starter kit, but I found that red Solo cups with holes in the bottom work just as well. And then something to just scoop your soil with. And then your seed. Today I'm going to be planting these pretty flowers because I'm not ready for another tomato yet. So first I'm going to start by mixing all the soils together in just this bowl. So about a third of the soil in the cup should be, the manure and the worm castings and the mushroom compost, and then the rest should just be the potting mix. And for all of the add-ons, just do equal parts of each. So I did mushroom compost, now steer manure, and then a little bit of worm castings. You can't do too much, so don't worry about that. And then give it a good mix. And then I'm just gonna put it in the cup now, but leave a little room so we can plant the seed. The depth depends on the seed packet, so just read your seed packet. And don't compact the soil. If there's big chunks of wood, throw it out. And then make a hole with your finger for the seeds. And always grab a few seeds because some of them may not germinate. So I'm grabbing about 10. My hole got covered. And then dump it in. Once they're in there, you can cover it up with the soil you have in there, and then top it off with the rest of the soil. And when soil comes in bags, it's dry, so make sure to water it. I'm outside, so I'm using a hose. And wait for germination. Should happen in about a week. So next I'm going to show you what your garden can yield you. I'm going to go on a little field trip. I'm going to show you my tomatoes. One is actually ripe today. These are San Marzano tomatoes. I talked about them in my introduction speech. And this one looks orange, but if you pick it today, it'll ripen on the table. And the white powder is diatomaceous earth to help with aphids. I like tomatoes. This is my chocolate striped tomato, and they're quite big. So, it's always fun to see what it can give you. Now you know all the materials you need to start your own garden, the steps on how to plant your seed, and what delicious food you will get if you start your garden and take good care of it. It shocked me how happy and satisfied the garden made me when all the veggies and fruit started to pop up and ripen. The flavor was like any other tomato or pea I've ever eaten. Alongside the yummy food, it was honestly just so relaxing and fun to me. Having everyone in the family try my homegrown produce and astonished by the flavor was such a happy and rewarding experience. Starting your garden always seems intimidating, but I promise it's not as complicated as it may look. Start your garden today with me and enjoy the wonders of a garden and homegrown produce.